Hello everyone. You know how often I'm telling you please buy property in Egypt. And now I'm really happy that I have one more chance to promote it. And I have my guest, Mr. Hany Mostafa. He is the CEO of Prime Properties, the oldest company in Egypt who is providing citizenship services to the people, and also he is providing services for real estate. Please, Mr. Hany Mostafa, tell us more about that opportunities which our clients can have in Egypt now.
Thank you for having me, and I'm honored to be on your show and to be with your guests. So about Prime Properties, yes, we are one of the first companies to work in the field of citizenship and residency by investment in Egypt, as well as we are providing real estate services to our clients, so finding projects, finding properties, something that is suitable for them as well. Now, for the latest adjustment to the Egyptian law, which is number 140 for the year 2019, is the introduction of the citizenship by investment. And there are multiple ways that I'm going to explain, 4 ways actually, to apply for the Egyptian citizenship through investment. And we hope we give full information about it in the coming questions.
Yes, please. We're interested to know all these ways. And also, can you put some highlights for which nationalities, which countries you have more opportunities, or if you have any restrictions as well, please share this information with us.
Okay. So that's a good question. So the first thing is...
Very sensitive question
yes,
for now.
it's a very sensitive question. So the first thing is about the law and the 4 ways you can apply. First, you should apply for the citizenship through getting your documents done. We do this service, of course, and you pay the government $10,000, and then you get a file number. Once you get a file number, you can choose one of 4 options that you can invest in and get the citizenship of Egypt. The first one is through property purchase with more than $300,000, or through a company, which is $350,000 investment. It could be existing company or new, plus making a donation of $100,000 to the government, or through a bank deposit option, which is for 3 years with $500,000, or to make just simply a donation of $250,000. Most of the people are, of course, going for the property purchase, and I know you visited Egypt before, so you know how progressive is the market, and you can actually make money from your investment in the real estate.
Yeah, not only citizenship, but capital appreciation is also very high, especially in some areas.
Yes, that's true. So in some areas you get rental income, some areas you get a capital appreciation, depending where are you buying and why are you buying. So this is the first part of your question. Now, the second part of your question, all the nationalities can apply. However, one nationality is restricted, which is the Israelis. Unfortunately, they cannot apply. Some other nationalities also, they can apply. All the nationalities can apply, but the government has the right to accept or reject their application. For now, the rejection rates are very low, because that's in general. But for my company in general, we had 0 rejections, thanks God, till now. Wow. But that's because we filter the client as much as we can. I am not saying like 100%, because that's the job of the government, but we filter the client as much as we can. We need from them some information that will allow us to see, okay, this application might pass or it might not pass. And by the way, we're not just working in Egypt, we're doing 16 other countries. So we know what will fit in which country. So it can fit Egypt, or if it's not fitting Egypt, it can fit like in the Caribbean, or it can fit in Europe, and so on and so forth.
Thanks a lot. It's really interesting. So our clients, they can make one application to your company, and you will choose according to your experience and current situation as well, which way will be easiest, fastest.
Sure. we depend on consultancy. We don't work like salespeople, like we are forcing them to do exactly something. No, we just give them the choices. We tell them this is suitable for this, this option is suitable for that, and we leave the choice to the client. If they are interested to go for the real estate, then it's fine. I have some Russian clients who are investing in companies, and they are investing in big amounts. So for them, doing the investment through companies is actually better. Some others, they want holiday home. So going to the Red Sea, for example, is better for them. So it's different from one client to another, and we don't force anyone to do exactly something. We just tell them all the options and they choose.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. So can you explain, for example, if client decided to do that, they contact you first remotely, and after sometimes they should come to Egypt, for example, if we're speaking about Egypt?
Okay, that's a good question also. Now, the process can be done 100% remotely until the client comes to the point when he gets the certificate of citizenship. That's the only time that he needs to come. Now, to make it simple, if the client or the applicant never came to Egypt before, then he can do or she can do everything remotely. Now, for the bank account, he needs to come to Egypt. But if he's going to buy a property from the government, one of the government projects, then he doesn't need or she doesn't need to come to the country, and they can buy and purchase remotely from outside. Of course, we help with the process truly, and the team is amazing. Actually, they help the clients. We answer all the questions all the time. So we create groups with the clients, and we tell them what to do. For example, I know there are some time zone differences, so we reply.
They know that you have a staff in your company.
Yes.
Speaking in different languages,
that's true.
different countries.
Yes. So we can help clients everywhere, and we are doing this for the Egyptian citizenship unit for the past 4 years now. And we are quite successful, and I believe we are. If you ask in the unit, you know our reputation. It's really good.
I'm expecting that one question will be most frequently asked from my clients. What is the difference if they are buying off-plan property or ready-to-move property in sense of getting citizenship?
The law didn't specify if it's off-plan or ready-to-move in. The applicant can choose whichever they want. However, there are some documents that is needed from the client or actually the developer or the seller of the property that needs to be in order. And we know what is required for each property. Like in some areas, some documents are needed in here, some other documents are needed in Cairo, some other documents in the Red Sea. So it depends what is the development and what's the property. We gather those information and then we submit the file. So it could be off plan and it could be ready to move in. Both of them are accepted.
As I understood, so it's better first to contact you to apply for citizenships, and then after that to choose property.
Yes, I recommend, and actually it's kind of a direction now. And I prefer not to do any investment without getting the approval first, which is a good thing about the program, by the way. Because some other programs, you do the investment and then you apply. Like, for example, in Turkey, you purchase the property and then you apply. Okay, so what if you get rejected?
You're waiting.
Yes, it's not just the waiting. Maybe after the waiting, you will be rejected. In this case, you did the investment for nothing.
Yes, so also in North Cyprus, they have a similar cases, for example, with some areas. If you bought there, then you cannot get a title.
Register,
you cannot be a title holder.
Yes,
there is some small tips.
That's true. We tell the clients where to buy. Everywhere in Egypt they can buy except in the Sinai area. So unfortunately, Sharm el Sheikh or Dahab, they cannot buy there because it's a leasehold part, not freehold. So everywhere in Egypt is accepted except for Sinai.
Okay, what is your favorite areas in Egypt?
Okay.
To live or to invest?
Okay, I have two favorites now, or actually three. So the first one is the new administrative capital of Egypt. It's an amazing project. The government is spending a lot of money in it. All the ministries, all the entities and companies, everybody is moving there. Now, the government moved there already. The parliament moved there. So everything moved there. And this is going to be the future of Egypt. They're trying to make like a small Dubai over there with the towers and like the buildings. It's all with technology. And there is a huge difference between the new administrative capital and the rest of Egypt, to be honest. It's amazing, and they're doing a great job over there. It's a very futuristic city. And this is my first destination. And because of what's going on there, the capital appreciation there is unbelievable. So, for example, in 2018, you would purchase a property the residential square meter is $500. Now it's $1,100, even with the currency devaluation. So you can imagine what it could be after 5 years, because still there is a room, still 1,100 for a square meter of a residential property in general. It's still not much. In other areas in Cairo, like for example, Amar, for example, they are doing a lot of projects in Egypt.
Yeah, I know that they're investing almost 40 billions in Egypt.
Yes, that's true. So, for example, the prices over there is between $3,000 to $5,000 per square meter. Again, it depends what are you buying and where are you buying. But for capital appreciation, definitely the new administrative capital. My second destination is the Red Sea, for sure, and specifically in Guna. I don't know, I think you visited Guna before, so it's...
This is like my favorite place for vacation.
Yes, so it's for vacation, and there are people also living there, and they call themselves the Gunese. So there is a school, there is a hospital, there is everything, even there is a small airport for it, like for private jets. And the festivals, and it's a close community.
They also have their own security.
Yes.
Own sustainable systems.
Yes.
So
that's the Rolls Royce of Egypt.
Yes, Rolls Royce of Egypt.
Yes, that's in real estate. That I would consider. It has golf courses. It has like a beautiful beach. It's very well maintained. The company has a very good reputation. So it's from my point of view, it's really good. The third destination would be the north coast of Egypt, which is on the Mediterranean Sea, not on the Red Sea. And my God, the amount of investment that is going there is unbelievable. And the prices are going up very fast, and the demand is huge. And with the new project that the Emiratis are doing in the north coast of Egypt, it's going to be like full transformation. Also, the government over there gave the license for building towers, which is something very new. And there are some towers already built by the government. It's going to be 5 stars class towers. If you see them, we can see it, show it in the videos. It's quite impressive, and the quality is quite good as well. And the views, of course, you're overlooking the Mediterranean Sea with no obstacles of the view. So mainly those are the 3 destinations I would call. Again, it depends about the client, what they are looking for when they... Yes.
Thank you very much for this new information. I'm sure that now people feel freely, they feel more comfortable to invest in Egypt and countries around, because I understand that to invest with you and to apply for citizenship with your company was very safe and, very, the way with high guarantee.
Yes. Sure.
And thanks a lot. I really appreciate that you visit us, and I'm sure that we will do next interview and we will share our cases, how successful we are, and how our clients are happy with the investments and citizenships. And we are waiting for you always in Dubai. And I'm sure that we will have to make a new videos in Egypt on those areas which you mentioned in interview, to show people more and to show more details about these new projects, which sound so attractive.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.